Alright, today is another day for an acapella powwow. This is from Andy Lau Lawa, and he's among the four Heaven Kings, Say Dai Ting Wong. And this is, before I start, let me get you situated. Right in the back of me, right here, that's uh, between the trees. It's a little blurred. Right here is Salesforce Tower. So, 180 degrees, this is San Jose, and this is Palo Alto Mental Ventures, South Korea, and acquisition.com, and the rest of East Asia, like Philippines and Thailand and Vietnam. I was born in Vietnam. Well, with that, I'm gonna do an acapella poem. Let me get the sun into my face. 如何面對像一起走過的日子，已在剩下我獨行。如何讓心成日一個你知，從來無人明白我。唯一你俾我好日子，愛你有愛情，有生有死有義。當時風波東而闖，只因彼此不死得無光。愛你有愛情，有山有水有地，隨因彼此的日子。With that, I'm going to talk about how Plastic Tornado got started. I was in 1997. I was working in Northtown, and my copious spare time at nighttime, I lived in San Jose. I rent a little apartment because I had the commute kills me in San Francisco, and so I did a Winamp is a little music player for the PC, and there's a plugin where you could create some sort of UV spectrum analyzer, and you just design your own plugin. So I created one, and then eventually I make it 3D and it spirals. So I call it music reactant. That's how Plastic Tornado came in. It was still buggy because somehow I had to use DirectX, and the plugin it has some sort of state, so it wouldn't work. After you close it, you can't restart it again, and it's something I had to do when the app loads up the DLL. So that's how that. Plastic Tornado came out. Music reactant, basically. You have anything, speakers, rabbits that swirl around, apples, pineapples. It just reacts to music. Sometimes spirals, sometimes it just grows big. So this whole concept of music reactant. And the second is a parallel virtual machine. I got that working again at nighttime while working in Nortel. And so basically, if you understand the concept, it's actually very simple, right? It's probably just any computer science project that you do when you take a class in any university. There's a client server architect. You dispatch it, and so I use a byte array to synchronize using Java, the thread synchronization tag to create a barrier, and then that byte array are a way to communicate with each client. The thing that sets this apart is how I use the interface. So basically, I remote telnet to the master. It's just really a text area. I just make it into a prompt. You could do LS, PWD, and all these objects are interface. And so it basically has execute and just view interface. So you can use the class loader to introspect it and do ls and list all these dot object, which is like executable. So when you do an exec command, it loads it, it spawns in round robin fashion to each slave, and then you could do a matrix multiplication. So I got that working, so I need to start, but just so many features to add in. I also need to add in the authenticator, and Microsoft does an app called Microsoft Authenticator where it gives you a time code, and like maybe a minute it'll just switch to another one. So you could call it Microsoft Authenticator. I need to add that in conjunction to cell prompt to stuff. Basically, the whole idea of authentication, you just create a session ID or some sort of easy to remember 4-digit passcode, right? So the only difference is you got to be prompt more often. You have multiple layer prompt. You have the HTTPS, which is the basic transport. Then you just create another authenticator within the app and put another one within the car file. it's it's more tedious. You just gotta just do multiple layers, and then you have some sort of cube control, which divide the space in half. So the response challenge, you could you can subdivide it exponentially. With that, just I'll see you tomorrow for more updates. Thank you.